Do you believe that, with just a basket of fruit, you can nourish your heart to be healthier than any supplement? Imagine this. In a sun-drenched garden, shimmering clusters of red grapes, plump pomegranates bursting with juice, or deep purple blueberries, all of them holding natural remedies no doctor can prescribe. Today, we will journey together through gardens from Asia to Europe, from vibrant strawberry fields to rows of golden oranges, to witness the harvest of the finest fruits for the heart. Do not look away, because each fruit is not only a gift from nature, but also a secret to longevity that our ancestors have passed down for hundreds of years. And who knows, after watching this video, you might feel inspired to plant a tree of your own. Deep in the mysterious Amazon rainforest, there is a small fruit known as the purple heart of South America, the acai berry. For hundreds of years, the indigenous people have considered it a source of life, serving both as food and as a precious medicine. Today, we will explore how locals plant, nurture, and harvest this remarkable fruit, and why it has been celebrated worldwide as a superfood for the heart. The acai berry is actually the fruit of the acai palm, a tree that thrives in warm, humid, tropical climates. Seeds are collected from ripe fruit, carefully washed, and germinated in a moist environment. After 3 to 4 months, when the seedlings reach about 12 inches or roughly 30 centimeters tall, they are transplanted into the soil, preferably in a naturally shaded area to protect them from harsh sunlight. Acai palms require rich, well-drained soil with high humidity year-round. Farmers must water them regularly, especially during the dry season. Organic fertilizer made from fallen leaves and animal manure helps the trees grow strong. Since these palms can reach 65 to 82 feet, which is about 20 to 25 meters in height, pruning old leaves and protecting them from pests is also essential. After 3 to 5 years, the palms begin to bear fruit. Acai berries grow in clusters, each containing hundreds of tiny fruits about the size of a grape. When their skin turns deep purple, that is when they have reached their peak nutritional value. Harvesting requires both skill and strength. A single climb can yield several clusters weighing around 13 to 15 pounds, which is about 6 to 7 kilograms. Although the flesh makes up only about 10% of the fruit, acai berries contain an impressive range of nutrients. Anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants, 3 times higher than in blueberries. Omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids support cardiovascular health and blood circulation. Dietary fiber helps regulate cholesterol and blood sugar. Vitamins A, C, and E protect cells from damage. Studies have shown that anthocyanins in acai can lower bad cholesterol, LDL, raise good cholesterol, HDL, reduce blood pressure, and combat inflammation in blood vessels. This explains why indigenous communities, even when living far from hospitals, have remarkably low rates of heart disease. If you love nature and want a clean source of acai right at home, consider planting 1 or 2 palms in your garden or on a spacious plot of land. Acai palms are quite resilient, able to tolerate poor soil and resist most pests, but they require a warm, humid tropical climate, ideally near the equator or in subtropical regions. With proper care, in just 3 to 5 years, you can harvest your own shimmering purple clusters for family and friends. And if you want to turn it into a business, you can take inspiration from farms in Brazil, Peru, or Colombia. They often grow acai alongside bananas, cacao, or coconuts to make use of the land and provide natural shade. The harvested berries are then processed into powder, juice, or frozen smoothie packs, products that are in high demand in the United States, Europe, and Asia. With the global trend toward superfoods and healthy eating, cultivating and processing acai has become an appealing business opportunity in many countries. For more than 2,000 years, in the harsh highlands of Tibet and the cool valleys of China, people have cherished a tiny fruit believed to hold the secret of longevity, the goji berry, also known as wolf berry. Not only is it a treasured remedy in traditional Chinese medicine, but modern science has also recognized it as a superfood that helps the heart grow stronger day by day. And the journey from seed to a bowl of bright red goji berries is a fascinating story in itself. Goji belongs to the nightshade family, thriving in dry, sunny climates, but intolerant of waterlogging. Farmers select healthy seeds and sow them into loose, nutrient-rich soil. Once the seedlings grow to about 6 to 8 inches, which is roughly 15 to 20 centimeters tall, they are transplanted into the field, spaced about 3 feet or 1 meter apart, so that the foliage has room to expand. Goji requires moderate watering, often through drip irrigation to maintain moisture without causing root rot. Farmers apply organic fertilizer each month to produce sweeter fruit. Pruning weak branches and setting up support trellises are also essential to ensure the plants receive enough sunlight and proper airflow. Harvesting goji berries demands patience and delicate handling, as the fruit is soft and easily bruised. The ideal time to pick them is in the early morning or late afternoon, when cooler temperatures help preserve freshness. Farmers gently pluck each ripe red berry by hand from its stem and place it into bamboo baskets, cloth bags, or plastic containers lined with soft fabric to avoid damage. In some large-scale farms, workers place fabric or fine mesh trays under the branches. The harvester gently shakes the limbs so the ripe berries fall onto the tray, a method that saves time while minimizing damage. After picking, the berries are spread thinly on bamboo or stainless steel trays in a cool, airy place with a roof to protect them from harsh sunlight. For commercial production, modern farms use low-temperature dryers set below 113 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 45 degrees Celsius, to preserve color and nutrients. Export-quality berries will have a bright red hue, uniform size, and moisture content below 13%. In every 3.5 ounces of dried goji, which is about 100 grams, you will find vitamin C, 3 times more than oranges, helping strengthen blood vessel walls. Carotenoids and zeaxanthin protect the eyes and cells from oxidative stress. Lycium barbarum polysaccharides, LBP, support immunity and reduce inflammation. Potassium and magnesium regulate heart rhythm and blood pressure. The antioxidants in goji berries help reduce arterial plaque, regulate blood pressure, and enhance oxygen delivery. Some studies have also shown that regular goji consumption improves good cholesterol, HDL levels, and lowers the risk of atherosclerosis. Goji can be added to tea, soups, or enjoyed directly as a healthy snack. However, it should be consumed in moderation, about 0.7 to 1 ounce per day, which is roughly 20 to 30 grams, to get the benefits without excess natural sugar. Think of goji as a part of a balanced diet for long-term heart health. From the radiant red of goji, our search for heart-loving superfoods does not stop here. Let us step into another garden, where clusters of deep purple fruit hide antioxidant powers many times stronger, the sour sop. Amid scorching, arid lands where life seems impossible, rise green towers full of vitality. And from those sharp spines, nature offers a sweet, refreshing, and nutrient-rich gift: the prickly pear cactus fruit, a health secret treasured by desert dwellers. Prickly pear cactus is mainly propagated by stem cuttings. It thrives under intense sunlight, in dry, barren, fast-draining soil, places where many other plants cannot survive. After cutting, the stem segment is left to dry for about 1 to 2 days before planting to prevent root rot. It requires little watering, just enough to keep the soil slightly moist. This plant is highly drought-tolerant, but to produce sweeter, better quality fruit, it needs additional watering during flowering and fruit-setting stages. Organic fertilizer or rice husk ash is applied once or twice a year to replenish minerals. Old or non-fruiting branches should be pruned so the plant can focus its energy on fruit production. Protective gear should always be worn when handling it to avoid injury from the spines. Harvesting. About 3 to 4 months after flowering, the fruit changes color to yellow, orange, or reddish-purple, with softened or partially shed spines. Best time: early morning when the temperature is cool to maintain freshness. Protection. Thick leather gloves and protective eyewear. Manual tools. Knife or pruning shears to cut the stem. Long tongs to handle the fruit, and baskets lined with straw to prevent bruising. Modern equipment: handheld cutting vacuum machines, conveyor harvesting systems, and de-spining machines to clean the skin. Storage: wash thoroughly, drain, and store at 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 7 to 10 degrees Celsius, to keep fresh for 1 to 2 weeks. In every 3.5 ounces, which is about 100 grams, of prickly pear fruit, you will find vitamin C, 14 milligrams, boosts immunity and acts as an antioxidant. Magnesium, 85 milligrams, improves heart rhythm and relaxes blood vessels. Potassium, 220 milligrams, lowers blood pressure and supports heart health. Dietary fiber, 3.6 grams, aids digestion and reduces cholesterol. Betalains, powerful antioxidants that protect heart cells from free radical damage. Benefits for the heart: reduces bad cholesterol, LDL, increases good cholesterol, HDL, and lowers the risk of atherosclerosis. Potassium regulates blood pressure, preventing sudden spikes. Antioxidants reduce inflammation of the heart muscle and protect heart cells from oxidative stress. Some studies suggest that regular consumption of prickly pear fruit can lower the risk of cardiovascular disease in people living in hot, dry environments. If prickly pear is the sweet gift from the desert, then the next fruit is the red jewel of the high mountains, renowned for nourishing the heart and extending life. Let us continue the journey. From the warm tropical lands comes a sweet, mildly fragrant fruit loved by locals for generations: the sapodilla. Not only is it delicious, but it is also a nutrient treasure that helps protect your heart. Sapodilla thrives in sandy loam soil that drains well and is rich in organic matter. It is usually grown from grafted plants or seeds, with an ideal spacing of 13 to 16 feet, which is about 4 to 5 meters, between trees. The best time to plant is at the start of the rainy season to help the roots establish quickly. Caring for this tree is relatively simple. Water regularly during the young stage and again during flowering and fruit setting. Apply organic fertilizer every 2 to 3 months, combined with NPK fertilizer to nourish the fruit. Prune weak or pest-infested branches to improve airflow and reduce insect damage. Fruit borers and mealybugs should be controlled using biological methods or natural predators. After 3 to 5 years, the tree begins to produce fruit steadily. Ripe sapodillas have a golden brown skin, yield slightly when pressed, and give off a light fragrance. They are harvested by hand or with pruning shears, taking care not to bruise the fruit. Store in a cool, airy place or in cold storage to preserve flavor for 5 to 7 days. In every 3.5 ounces, which is about 100 grams of sapodilla, you will find energy, 83 kilocalories. Vitamin C, 14 milligrams, acts as an antioxidant and boosts immunity. Potassium, 193 milligrams, supports healthy blood pressure and heart function. Dietary fiber, 5.3 grams, aids digestion and reduces cholesterol. Natural sugars, fructose and sucrose, provide quick energy. Potassium helps stabilize blood pressure and reduce strain on artery walls. Dietary fiber supports the reduction of bad cholesterol and prevents atherosclerosis. Antioxidants from vitamin C protect heart cells from damage, while natural sugars help maintain energy for steady heart function. If sapodilla is the gentle sweetness that nourishes the heart, then the next fruit is a master of antioxidants, helping protect cardiovascular health from premature aging. Let us explore it together. From North America to Eastern Europe, there is a fruit known as the black gold of temperate regions, the aronia berry. Not only is it packed with nutrients, but it is also harvested using modern technology that saves labor and maximizes yield. Harvest time and quality standards. The harvest season runs from late summer to early autumn, typically August to September. The berries are ready when they have a uniform blackish-purple color and a sugar content, Brix, of about 15 to 18%. Harvesting at the right time ensures the highest levels of anthocyanins and antioxidants. Farmers in North America and Eastern Europe often use mechanical shaker harvesters, similar in design to those used for blueberries or grapes. The principle is simple. A vibrating arm grips the trunk or main branches and shakes them at a low frequency, causing the berries to drop into catch trays. The fruit is then moved onto a conveyor, passed through air blowers to remove leaves, and transferred into stainless steel containers or plastic crates. A single machine can harvest 1.2 to 2.5 acres per day, which is about 0.5 to 1 hectare, reducing labor needs by 70 to 80% compared to hand picking. Some farms use advanced harvesters equipped with GPS and sensors to adjust vibration strength, preventing damage to young branches. Harvesting should be avoided when berries are still wet with morning dew, as this can cause skin abrasions and reduce shelf life. Health benefits of aronia berries. Rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants 3 times stronger than those in blueberries, protecting heart and blood vessel cells, helps lower blood pressure, reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, and prevent atherosclerosis, boosts the immune system, and helps regulate blood sugar. Commonly processed into juice, jam, nutritional powder, and dietary supplements. Best practices for quality and yield. Maintain harvesting equipment regularly to ensure consistent vibration and avoid plant damage. Plant aronia in straight rows for easier machine access. After harvesting, berries should be quickly cooled within 2 to 4 hours to preserve flavor and nutrients. Aronia berry, a symbol of health and agricultural technology.